Hi everyone. Now, Unit 3 Laplace transform. Now, this is very important, the Laplace transform concept and the applications also. Right. Now, I am going to define the definition of the Laplace transform. Now, coming to the definition, suppose I am going to take the real valued function f of t. Let f of t be a function. It is defined for every t which is greater than or equals to 0. Now I am going to consider one real function f of t. It is defined for t is greater than or equals to 0. Then the Laplace transformation of f of t is denoted by L of f of t. L of f of t is same as sometimes we are writing. Here it is Laplace transform of f of t comma s. Yes, here it is input is a function of t, the output is function of s. That's why I am writing here. It is defined by, it is an improper integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Yes, f of t is a real valued function and it is defined for every real number. It is t is greater than or equals to 0. Then the Laplace transform of f of t is defined by L of f of t. Laplace transform of f of t is equals to L of integral 0 to improper integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Yes, the output is a function of s. As if we are evaluating this one as integrating with respect to t and taking the limits from t is equal to 0 to infinity, you will get the function of s. That function of s generally it is denoted by f of s or f bar of s. Say this is equation number 1. Right, this is the definition of the Laplace transformation. But up to now we have, that is the mapping from where to where, variable to variable. Here it is the transformation, it is function to function. It is input is a function of t and output is the function of s. It is function of t and function of s. The transformation from function of t to function of s. Yes, how we are going to evaluate the Laplace transformation of a function of t. Suppose first you two steps will describe in two steps. First one, first you take the function f of t and you take the definition of the Laplace transformation. Laplace transform of f of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st into f of t dt. Whatever your f of t is there, write it as it is from the definition of the Laplace transformation. But in the right side it is a what is it? This is an improper integral. You know that finding the that is how we are going to evaluate the improper integral. So the evaluation process, integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt is equals to limit some n tendings to infinity, integral 0 to n e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Right? If you find this evaluation, and first you should find the integral value. Yes, with respect to t, then you take the limits t is equal to 0 to n, right? And after getting the value, as you take as n is approaches to infinity, yes, this value is tending to some function of s. So that function of s is that is Laplace transform of f of t, that is f bar of s or function of s. Right? Here the symbol L stands for, it is a Laplace transformation operator. L stands for Laplace transformation operator. As when the Laplace transform of f of t is exist, right? If the function as the improper integral is converges to some s, if the improper integral, suppose if you have that, this is the definition of the Laplace transformation, e to the power of minus st into f of t dt, integral 0 to infinity. This improper integral value is some s. It is converges to some function of s. There exists some s. The function of s, we say that the Laplace transformation of f of t is exist. If it is diverges, we say that it is not exist. This is a simple definition of the Laplace transformation. L of f of t is equals to, this is the basic definition. Laplace transform of function of t is equals to e to the power of minus st is integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Whatever the f of t you are taking, you are writing same f of t here. This e to the power of minus st. This is the definition. Now, linear property of Laplace transformation. linear property. If c1 comma c2 are two real numbers, c1 and c2 two real numbers, real constants, then and the two functions f1 of t, f2 of t, then Laplace transform of c1 into f1 of t plus c2 into f2 of t is equals to c1 into Laplace transform of f1 of t plus c2 into Laplace transform of f2t. The proof also, it is very simple. This is the input function, but you know that Laplace transform of c1 of f1 of t plus c2 of f2 of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st is the common term. Whatever the input you are taking, is write it same input here is c1 f1 of t plus c2 f2 of t dt here. So this can be written as integral 0 to infinity e to the power of better to write c1 into constant, no, e to the power of minus st f1 of t dt, right, plus integral 0 to infinity c2 e to the power of minus st f2 of t dt, right. It is c1 into integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f1 of t dt plus c2 into, it is a constant, right, it before the integration, e to the power of minus st f2 of t dt. Yeah, this can be written as c1 into, from the definition of the Laplace transform, it is a Laplace transform of f1 of t is plus c2 into, it is a Laplace transform of f2 of t. Yeah, this is a linear property. Next, Laplace transform of some elementary functions. Laplace transform of some elementary functions. Right, one by one. First one, Laplace transform of 1 is equals to 1 by s, s is greater than 0. Right, here it is from the definition of the Laplace transform, you know that as Laplace transform of f of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt, right, s is greater than 0 here. Okay, here now I am going to take f of t, the input is 1, that implies Laplace transform of 1 is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st into 1 dt. Right, in this evaluation process for evaluating the improper integral, I am going to write limit n tending to infinity integral 0 to n e to the power of minus st into 1, it is e to the power of minus st into 1 e to the power of minus st, which is equals to limit n tending to infinity. Here it is e to the power of minus e to the power of at dt is what, e to the power of at by a, e to the power of minus st divided by minus s, where t is equals to 0 to t is equals to infinity, which is equals to limit n tending to infinity. Here it is minus 1 by s, it is independent of t, that's why I am writing here e to the power of minus st minus, here e to the power of, better to write e to the power of minus st better to write it is t is equals to n here, sorry, n here minus sn minus e to the power of minus s into 0, that is e to the power of 0. Listen, it is minus 1 by s as n tending to infinity, you know that as n tending to infinity is e to the power of minus s into infinity, that is e to the power of minus infinity is equals to 1 by e to the power of infinity, it is tending to 0, right. As n is approaches to 0, e to the power of minus infinity is tending to 0, so this expression it becomes 0. Here it is minus e to the power of 0 is equals to 1, which is minus into minus, it is plus 1 by s, it is s is greater than 0. Therefore Laplace transform of 1 is equals to 1 by s. Next, second one, Laplace transform of e to the power of at is equals to 1 by s minus a, here it is s is greater than a, right, that is s minus a is greater than 0. So in this case Laplace transform of f of t is equals to, from the definition, integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt, right, which is equals to integral 0 to infinity Laplace transform of the input is e to the power of t, s e to the power of minus st f of t, it is nothing but e to the power of at dt. As if I am writing limit as n tending to infinity, integral 0 to n e to the power of, your base are equal, then we add the powers, this can be written as 1 s minus a into t dt, right, which is a limit, is limit n tending to infinity. No need to write everywhere, that means in the evaluation process infinity we cannot substitute directly infinity as infinity directly, so that's why I am writing here. If you go for the next Laplace transform of other function, I may not be write limit as n tending to infinity. Automatically it follows that as infinity cannot be substitute directly. So in this case, so you know that it is also in the form of e to the power of at dt. So the integration is what, e to the power of minus s minus a into t divided by minus of s minus a, where the limits are t is equals to 0 to n. So which is limit n tending to infinity, which is minus 1 by s minus a of e to the power of minus s minus a into n minus e to the power of minus s minus a into 0 here. So which is equals to s minus 1 by s minus a into, listen, as n tending to infinity e to the power of minus of s minus a tends to e to the power of minus infinity. So this value becomes 0. Here it is minus 1, which is equals to 1 by s minus a. Therefore Laplace transform of e to the power of at is equals to 1 by s minus a for s is greater than a. Similarly, you take the third property, that as limit Laplace transform of e to the power of minus at will get which is equals to 1 by s plus a. In this case the condition is s is greater than minus a, s is greater than minus a, right. In the same way as it is, if I am taking third one, you will get minus a here, here it is minus of s plus a, here it is s plus a, here it is s plus a, here it is s plus a, finally you will get s plus a, right. This is third one. Next, fourth one, Laplace transform of t to the power of n plus 1 is equals to gamma n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1, where n is any real number, n is any real number greater than minus 1, any real number t which is greater than minus 1, as Laplace transform of f of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of s minus st f of t dt, from the definition of the Laplace transform, which is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st, here it is t to the power of n plus 1 dt. Yeah, this can be written as I am trying to convert it to gamma functions, you know that beta gamma functions, right. S to the power of sorry, it is t to the power of n only. Yes, here it is t to the power of n can be written as n plus 1 minus 1, here it is dt. But we know that from the gamma function, integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus ax into as x to the power of n minus 1, e to the power of ax into x to the power of n minus 1 is equals to gamma of n divided by s a to the power of n. Is it clear from the definition of the gamma function? Or if you don't have any a here, e to the power of minus x into x to the power of n minus 1 is equals to, but the definition of a gamma function is what, integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus x into x to the power of n minus 1 is equals to gamma of n, right. Here it is, if you take ax is equals to t, if I am taking ax is equals to t, it is converting into t, so this is the gamma of n divided by a to the power of n. Here a is equals to what is there, compare this integral with this improper integral with this improper integral. A is equal to S we have, in place of n we have n plus 1. So this can be written as gamma of n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1. It is for s is greater than 0. Is it clear? Therefore Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to gamma of n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1, where n is any real number which is greater than minus 1. Suppose if you take that as fifth one, if n is positive integer, so in this case Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to, I am writing this is n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. Why gamma of n plus 1 is replaced by s to the power of n plus 1? As you know that n is a positive integer. Gamma of n plus 1 is equals to n factorial, or gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 factorial. So if you are replacing that, you will get, so previously we have n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1, which is equals to n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. It is s is greater than 0. Yes, remember one thing here. If n is any real number which is greater than minus 1, you will take the Laplace transform of t to the power of n as gamma of n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1. If we have n is any positive integer, you will take n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. Next, this is the fifth one. Next, sixth one. Laplace transform of sin at is equals to a divided by s square plus a square. Here it is s is greater than 0. Right. You go for the definition, no problem. Direct you go for the definition. Laplace transform of f of t is equals to, yes, these are the formulas, basic formulas. Laplace transform of some elementary functions, e to the power of minus st into f of t dt here, which is Laplace transform of sin at is equals to is integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st, here it is sin at dt. But here remember one formula here, e to the power of minus ax into sin bx dx is equals to, what is the formula? E to the power of ax divided by, or e to the power of plus, if I am taking e to the power of ax divided by a square plus b square, a sin bx minus b cos bx. This is the formula, a sin bx minus b cos bx. Right, here it is, apply this formula. In this case what we have, as you may write it limit as n tending to infinity. I don't want to write here directly. I am writing this can be written as e to the power of minus st divided by, here it is a square plus b. A is equal to minus s, b is equals to a. S minus s whole square is nothing but s square plus a square. S a is nothing but minus s into sin at. Next, minus b. B is nothing but a into cos at, where t is equals to 0 to infinity. Right. First I am going to substitute the infinity. As n tending to infinity, e to the power of minus infinity tending to what? 0. Are you following or not? Yes. Limit as n, if I am writing limit n tending to infinity, e to the power of minus sn divided by s square plus n square. As n tending to infinity, e to the power of minus infinity tending to 0. 0 into anything, it is 0. When we are writing the upper limit, the term completely 0, I am writing 0 here. Next, minus e to the power of 0 divided by s square plus a square, e to the power of 0 is 1 divided by s square plus a square. Yes, minus s into sin 0 is 0, minus a into cos 0 is 1. So it is 0, minus into minus plus a divided by s square plus a square. So it is, therefore Laplace transform of sin at is equals to a divided by s square plus a square. Next, in the same way, as you are trying to complete Laplace transform of cos at is equals to, you will get s divided by s square plus a square. Here it is, s is greater than 0. S is greater than 0. Next, seventh one, that is next eighth one. Laplace transform of sin HAT is equals to a divided by s square minus a square. Here is s is greater than mod a. Okay. From the definition, Laplace transform of sin HAT is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t sin HAT dt. Yes, I'm going to convert this, but it is e to the power of minus st. Sin HAT is what? E to the power of at minus e to the power of minus at by 2. Here it is dt. Okay, which is 1 by 2 into integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus s into s minus a of t. Is it clear? Multiplying this minus st plus at minus of s minus a into t. Next minus e to the power of, if you common minus, s plus a into t. Here it is dt. So which is 1 by 2 into, if you take the integration, as e to the power of minus s minus a into t divided by minus of s minus a here. Next minus e to the power of minus of s plus a into t divided by s minus s plus a here, where t limits 0 to infinity here, right, which is equals to, if I am writing 1 by 2 of minus 1 by s minus a. If I am writing upper limit e to the power of minus infinity is 0, lower limit minus e to the power of 0 is what? 1. Here it is 0 minus 1. Here it is minus into minus plus 1 by s plus a into e to the power of minus infinity is 0. As the next e to the power of 0 is nothing but 1. It is 0 minus 1 here. So which is 1 by 2 into, we have minus into minus plus 1 divided by s minus a minus 1 divided by s plus a. So what is LCM here? 1 by 2 into s minus a into s plus a. Here it is s plus a minus s minus into minus plus a. So here it is s get cancelled, a plus a 2a divided by 2 into s square minus a square. Here 2 get cancelled, a divided by s square minus a square. Therefore Laplace transform of sin HAT is equals to a divided by s square minus a square. In the same way you will get the ninth one, Laplace transform of cos HAT is equals to s divided by s square minus a square. Right, in the same procedure you will get a Laplace transform of cos HAT is equals to. These are the Laplace transform of some elementary functions. Just I am trying to recall one by one. I am writing the table. This is very important. You are going to remember all the formulas. Right, this is a complete Laplace transform is depends upon formulas only. If you get the formulas, then it is easy to solve the problems. Okay, now first one, Laplace transform of 1 is equals to 1 by s, s is greater than 0. Second one, Laplace transform of e to the power of at is equals to 1 by s minus a, s is greater than a. Third one, Laplace transform of minus e to the power of minus at is equals to 1 by s plus a, s is greater than minus a. Next, fourth one, that means always s is positive, right? The denominator is positive. When it is positive, s is greater than minus a, if you have that one, right? Next, Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to s gamma of n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1. N belongs to R, n is real number and n is greater than minus 1. Next, fifth one, Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to, as n is a positive integer, gamma of n plus 1 can be written as n factorial by s to the power of n plus 1, as n is positive integer and belongs to z plus. Right, sixth one, Laplace transform of sin at is equals to, here it is a divided by s square minus a square. Next, seventh one, Laplace transform of cos at is equals to s divided by s square minus a square, s square plus a square. Here it is s square plus a square, s is greater than a here. Next, so not s is greater than a, s is greater than 0 only, right? Next, eighth one, Laplace transform of sin HAT is equals to a divided by s square minus a square. Ninth one, Laplace transform of cos HAT is equals to s divided by s square minus a square. S is greater than mod a. Yes, these are the Laplace transform of some elementary functions, right? Laplace transform of 1 2. Yes, you can remember 6 7 8 9 easily, right? Sin AT cos AT denominator is s square plus a square. For sin HAT cos HAT, the numerators are same as the denominator is s square minus a square. Cos HAT cos HAT numerator is s. Sin AT sin HAT numerator is a. Right, in this way you are going to remember all these formulas. Now we are trying to solve some problems, basic problems on Laplace transformation. Right, first one. Laplace transform of e to the power of at minus 1 divided by a. Right, listen. Yes, 1 by a is a constant. Write it by using the linear property 1 by a into Laplace transform of e to the power of at minus 1 by a into, by using same linear property, Laplace transform of e to the power of at minus Laplace transform of 1. It is 1 by a into Laplace transform of e to the power of at. It is nothing but 1 by s minus a. Here it is 1 by s, right, which is equals to 1 by a into s minus a here. S minus s minus into minus plus a. S get cancelled, which is 1 by a into a divided by s into s minus a. Here a get cancelled, which is 1 by s into s minus a. Therefore, Laplace transform of e to the power of at minus 1 divided by a is equals to 1 by s into s minus a. This is the way, right? If you know the formulas, then we can solve the problems easily. Yes, in this way you can solve it. Next, second one, Laplace transform of sin t minus cos t whole square. See, but we have the formulas for the independent functions, right? Not squares, not product, right? Here it is. I am trying to expand this. Laplace transform of a minus b whole square, it is sin square t plus cos square t minus 2 sin t cos t. Yeah, Laplace transform of sin square t plus cos square t is 1 minus 2 sin a cos a is sin 2a, 1 minus sin 2t, which is by using a linear property Laplace transform of 1 Laplace transform of sin 2t. Here Laplace transform of 1 is equals to 1 by s. Laplace transform of 2t is equals to a divided by 2 divided by s square plus 2 square. Yes, here it is 1 by s into 2 divided by s square plus 4. So here it is s into s square plus 4, s square plus 4 minus 2s. So which is s square minus 2s plus 4 divided by s into s square plus 4. This is a way to finding the Laplace transformation. Next, Laplace transform of t square plus 1 whole square. T square plus 1 whole square. So which is equals to Laplace transform of, expand it as t square whole square t to the power of 4 plus 1 plus 2t square. Using the linear property t to the power of 4 plus Laplace transform of 1 plus 2 into Laplace transform of t square. But they are the integers. The powers are the integers, positive integers. Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. Here it is 4 factorial divided by s to the power of 4 plus 1 plus 1 by s here plus 2 into 2 factorial divided by s to the power of, what we have, 2 plus 1. yeah, which is 4 factorial 4 3 2 4 3 12 2 24 divided by s to the power of 5 plus 1 by s plus 4 divided by s cube. If you common s to the power of 4 is LCM, right, it is 24 plus here it is s to the power of 4 we have plus 4s square. This is the Laplace transform of that function. I will give some problems so you can solve it easily. Fourth one, Laplace transform of 6 sin 2t minus 5 cos 2t. 3 cos h 5t minus 4 sin h 5t. Laplace transform of sin 2t cos 3t sin square at sin square t minus t sin cube 2t cos cube x p. Don't get confused here. Cos cube x, it is nothing but is same as Laplace transform of cos cube t. Here the input is function of t, output is function of s. Here in this case, we are writing the definition: integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus px into f, that is f of x dx. You will get the function of s, function of p here, right, from the definition. Okay, next, Laplace transform of sin h square at sin t sin 2t sin 3t. These are the problems, we solve it. Listen, yes, for fourth one no problem, you can take out the, you can apply the linear property, then you will get directly fourth one, fifth one. Now coming to sixth one, you are multiplying with 2 and dividing with 2. So here 1 by 2 of 2 into sin a cos b. Sin a cos b is equals to 2 sin a cos b is equals sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Here sin square at is there. Sin square at it can be written as by using cosine formula, right? Cos 2t or cos 2a is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square a. Yes, here it is, here also you can change into cosine. Here sin cube tt you go for sin 3t formula. Here cos cube x you go for cos 3t formula, 3x formula. Here sin h square at you know that cos h2x formula. Here it is multiplying with 2 and dividing with 2. 2 sin a sin b cos a plus b. So cos a minus b plus cos a minus a plus b. Yes, that means next cos square ad. Solve it. Next 14th one. Show that Laplace transform of 2 to the power of t is equals to 1 by s into log 2 to the base e. Right. In this case, I am writing 2 to the power of t is equals to, since we know that 2 to the power of t is equals to s e to the power of log ln to the base e 2 to the power of t. Alright, it is ln to the power e to the power of ln is nothing but 2 to the power of t we have. This can be written as e to the power of t log 2 base e. Is it clear? Our f of t, let f of t is equals to, we have 2 to the power of t is same as e to the power of t into ln2 to the base e. Now I go for the definition. Laplace transform of f of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Yeah, which is integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st into e to the power of t into ln2 to the base e dt. So which is integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus, if you common, s minus ln to the base e t dt. Yeah, this can be written as it in the form of, if you take this as some constant, no, so it in the form of or if I find the integration also, no problem at all. In this case you will get, or directly you can write it in this problem. No, no need to go for, no need to apply the definition also. If you go for Laplace transform of t e to the power of, right, without applying the definition you will get the answer. This is f of t, no. Now Laplace transform of f of t. F of t, it is nothing but Laplace transform of e to the power of ln2 to the base e into t. So it is in the form of Laplace transform of e to the power of at is equals to 1 by s minus a. Here a is equals to ln2 to the base e, ln2 to the base e, so which is equal to 1 by s minus ln2. If you know the formula, then ln2 to the base e, or log 2 to the base e, or ln2 to the base e. This is the answer. Right? Otherwise you go for the definition, you will get the same thing, but here it is without applying the definition also. You know the formula, it logarithm, so Laplace transform of e to the power of at is equal to 1 by s minus a. Next 15th one. Laplace transform of 1 by root pi t, right, which is equals to Laplace transform of this can be written as 1 by root pi into root t. Yeah, 1 by root pi into Laplace transform, it is 1 by root t, it is nothing but t to the power of minus 1 by 2. You know that n is, if n is greater than, n is a real number, n is greater than minus 1, Laplace transform of t to the power of n is equals to gamma n plus 1 divided by s to the power of n plus 1. Here minus 1 by 2 is a real number which is greater than minus 1. In this case I am going to apply that formula, 1 by root pi into s gamma of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by s to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus 1, which is nothing but 1 by root pi. Here it is gamma of minus 1 by 2 plus 1, it is gamma of 1 by 2. Gamma of 1 by 2 divided by s to the power of 1 by 2, which is 1 by root pi. You know that gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi. Root pi divided by s to the power of 1 by 2, that is root s. Root pi get cancelled. Therefore Laplace transform of root pi t is equals to 1 by root s, where s is greater than 0. This is the way of evaluating Laplace transformation. Next 16th one. Laplace transform of phi e to the power of 2t minus 3 whole square. Right, you can evaluate it by expanding a minus b whole square. This can be written as 25 e to the power of 4t plus 9 minus 2 into 5, 10 into 3, 30 e to the power of 2t. Using the linear property, 25 into e to the power of 4t plus 9 into Laplace transform of 1 minus 30 into e to the power of 2t. So which is 25 into s e to the power of 80, 1 by s minus 4 plus 9 into 1 by s minus 30 into 1 by s minus 2, or you take out LCM, simplifying it, you will get an answer. Next, Laplace transform of 17th one. If f of t is equals to, it is defined like this: sin t for 0 less than t less than pi and 0 for t is greater than pi. Find Laplace transform of f of t. Right, in this case, we go for the definition. There is no alternative here. Laplace transform of f of t is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Here integral 0 to function is defined in the two cases: 0 to pi e to the power of minus st f of t dt plus integral pi to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Yeah, which is integral 0 to pi e to the power of minus st. You know that it is what? Sin t dt plus integral pi to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t is equals to 0. It is dt. So it is again it in the formula e to the power of minus ax into sin b, e to the power of ax into sin bx formula. What is the formula there? Integral e to the power of ax into sin bx is equals to e to the power of ax divided by a square plus b square b sin bx minus b cos bx. This is the formula. Right, applying this, e to the power of minus st divided by a is equals to minus s, b is equals to 1 here, s square plus 1 of a sin bx minus s into sin t. Next, minus b is equals to 1 into cos t, where the limits are 0 to pi. Now I am substituting the limits. E to the power of minus s into pi divided by s square plus 1 for the upper limit, minus s into sin pi minus cos pi. This is about the upper limit. Now coming to the lower limit, e to the power of 0 is 1 divided by s square plus 1, yeah, minus s into sin 0 minus it is cos 0. So which is equals to e to the power of minus s pi divided by s square plus 1. As sin pi is 0 into anything it is 0, cos pi is minus 1, that is minus into minus plus here into 1 minus 1 by s square plus 1. Sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is equals to 1, as it is before minus is there, minus 1. So which is equals to 1 by s square plus 1. If we common, e to the power of minus pi s plus 1. This is the answer. Right, when the function defined like this, we go for the definition of the Laplace transformation.